Hi gang, welcome back. It's Cheap Comic Collector. This is episode 73, and today we're going to be taking a look at this box of comics. Not quite a short box, but still a good amount. And I got sent down this buying spree by the Comic Book Memories show. Doc Silverage and Shannon were talking about Comic Reader, which is that one you see on top. And I thought that looked really neat, and I wanted to find a copy. So I went on Hip Comics, found a copy for under $1, looked up the seller, and I had to buy $75 worth to get free shipping. Now, I like free shipping, so I went ahead and went through all their books and found $75 worth. It did take quite a while. It took me like 4 hours because they have multiple listings for every book. So if they have a copy of a book and it's 40 cents, and they've got 5 copies, they have 5 listings for it. So it was a little going through it. But other than that, this seems like a really great people to buy from. It's Nucadia. They do have their own website, according to this, what I got. And I checked out their website. Their website's pretty cool. Got some books on there. Some of them are only as low as like 47 cents. And there are shipping offers on there where basically their shipping is like $6.95, $7. So I spent $75 to save $7, which, probably maybe wasn't worth it. And I maybe could have gone and gotten the comics directly off their website and saved even more. I'm not sure. But I really liked what they sent. They sent this itemized list of everything that I ordered. So I know how many books there are. I have a list of what there was. The guy's picture is on there, Jim Drucker, with his contact info in case anything's wrong, anything got damaged, whatever. You can return the comic. They'll pay for shipping. If they, more likely they just tell you to forget it because they're not going to pay for shipping. That's something that's a wreck. I got free shipping. And then they have, on the other page here, they'll list, like, according to them, you get free insurance, free bags and boards, free shipping. So I had all that savings. And then they break it down. They actually break it down. I got 87 cents per book for what I paid and what I bought. So, kind of fun. Just a neat little invoice, the way their whole system works. It says they've been selling comics from 2000, so they've been in business for 23 years. And we're just going to get into the comics. I wanted to show you the Comic Reader. It does have just a newsprint cover. It's just barely a little bit better than the newsprint inside. But this is really cool. I like this. It's got previews or basically solicitations for every publisher, news items for every publisher. Besides DC, Marvel, you got Archie, Capital Comics. You even got Whitman in here with what's coming out from them. So it was very, very neat. There's some articles in here, a little bit of comic work, a checklist, a pocket checklist of stuff that's coming out in March of the whatever this year is. And it's just very, very neat. I like it. It's kind of like the previews of its day, I guess, or very, very similar to Marvel Age magazine, except it's in black and white and it covers everybody. And you even got Charlton listings in here. It's got columns, Comic Reader, Comic History, and it's got Captain Kentucky by Don Rosa, who, as you all know, is one of my favorite creators because he did the new Uncle Scrooge stories for Gladstone and Gemstone, and did a terrific job on reinventing Uncle Scrooge and just kind of bringing him into a new audience, me included. And then there's another Captain Kentucky strip here towards the back. And there's an interview, and it's just a very cool little magazine. It's comic size, but it's pretty thick. And This is from April 1984. It's, oh, and then the back cover is cool too. Let me show you. And it's just neat. I like it. I like that it's comic size. I want more of them. Unfortunately, I think they're going to be pretty hard to find at less than $1. So, the lowest I could find any other ones were like $4 an issue. And I don't think I'm willing to pay that much. I don't like it that much. But if I ever find them for, you know, just $1, 50 cents or whatever, yeah, I'm definitely grabbing them. So very cool. And then we'll just get into the comics. Something else to show you. And this is John Sable Freelance number 2 from First. But I want to show you these labels that they have on the backs too. I don't know what that big number is. I think it's just an inventory number. But they actually have it graded and broken down into grades. And they actually tell you what the overstrike value was from a certain edition. And it's just very neat. I mean, most of these labels, unfortunately, are destroyed once you open the bag because they're using it as the sealing tape for the bag. Some of them stay intact, but most of them rip apart, which is fine because then you know, yeah, that the grade isn't necessarily the same anymore. But I just thought it was a lot of work goes into a comic that you're going to sell for 47 cents, you know? Miss Mystic number 2 from PC. So I think that only had 2 issues from PC, so that completes my collection of those. Sebastian number 2. It's this great big sticker is on a poly bag inside. It's still sealed in a poly bag from, I think it said Walmart. I opened it up because I didn't understand what was going on with it. But yeah, it's got this poly bagged as a collector's comic. So somebody bagged it as a collector's comic and then sold it wholesale to Walmart, who then sold it to whoever bought it. But originally it was not poly bagged. And then we have Crossfire number 3 from Eclipse. Lancelot Strong the Shield number 2 from Red Circle, which is Archie. Scout number 12 from Eclipse. X-Force number 24 from Marvel. X-Men and Destiny, I don't know. Number 2. Dazzler number 3 with Doc Doom. Cable number 2. And excuse me. I'll be honest, my favorite from all of these are Comic Reader. It was just a fun little thing to get. And Armageddon Alien Agenda number 3. Psycho Blast number 1 from First. I basically grabbed that one because it reminded me of Psychotronic Squirt Gun, whose channel you should go check out. Siegel and Schuster, the Dateline 1930s from Eclipse. Turns out there was 2 issues of this. I think this is number 1. Legend of the Shield number 4 from DC's Impact line. Thunderbolts Reassembled number 1. Legacy numbering 82. Darkhold, Pages from the Book of Sins number 3. And Magnus Robot Fighter number 25. Got an embossed cover. I think it's supposed to be shiny silver metallic, but it's just kind of gray. And Warp number 8. So still working on that series. And this is the first issue of Saber from Eclipse. And I like that cover as it kind of reminds me of like a 70s movie poster. Turok Dinosaur Hunter number 1, and I know everybody and their cousin has 5 issues of this. Everybody makes fun of it, but for some reason I didn't actually have an issue. I thought I did, and I have a whole bunch of these issues, but I didn't have number 1, so I probably sold it at one point. just in a books, comics that were going to an arcade or something. And then we have John Byrne's Next to Men. This is number 4. And a Warp Special, number 1. Typhoid from Marvel. This is number 1, I think. And New X-Men, number 2 from the Academy X series. And Mighty Avengers, number 20. And it's a Secret Invasion epilogue. And I want to say that was a variant cover, but it doesn't say variant cover, so I don't know why I'm thinking that. But it might have been. And we have New Avengers, number 31. And Cable, number 1. Not sure how many different series that guy's had, but this is a number 1. Blackhawk, number 7, special double-sized issue. I am a sucker for thicker issues, annuals, and those kind of things. New Talent Showcase, number 2. And number 3. And Secret Invasion, number 1. It says it's a one-shot, so I guess it's Secret Invasion Requiem. Brave and Bold, number 2. This is a later series, a 6-issue miniseries of Green Arrow, Butcher, and The Question. And New Talent Showcase number 1. So I got 1, 2, and 3 of those. Mighty Crusaders, number 4 from Red Circle. Legion, number 36. Armageddon, The Alien Agenda, number 4. X Factor, number 70 from Marvel. Hawkworld, number 3. Armageddon, The Alien Agenda, number 2. And The Fly, number 2 from the DC Impact line. And Legion, number 3, featuring, what was her name? Lady Quark, I think. She was introduced during Crisis on Infinite Earths. That sounds right. And then from Eclipse Comics, we have got DNA Agents, or DN Agents, number 5. Warp, number 6 from First Comics. The Mighty Avengers, number 21 from Marvel. The Brave and Bold, number 3 from that 6-issue miniseries. And this is Guy Gardner, number 24, after he got renamed Guy Gardner Warrior, I guess. 0-hour title with the DC Universe logo. Starman, number 36. Looks like Phantom Lady's hanging out in that issue. Showcase 93, number 7. It's got a Two-Face issue. And Legion, number 35. Earth X, number 0. It's got some really bad spine cracks on there, but that's alright. Zen Intergalactic Ninja, number 1 from Archie Adventure Series. And, ooh, it's got a collector's mini poster inside. Let's see if that's still there. Yes. There it is. That's cooler than the cover. Alright, I'm gonna stick him back in the bag because I don't want that label snagging the cover. And Spanner's Galaxy, number 4. This will be my first issue currently of this. I think the first issue of this when I was a kid. It's a 6-part series, and I never got any more issues of it. But I remember liking the first issue, so Batman Gordon's Law, number 3 of 4. And Eclipse Comics Lost Planet, number 3 of 6. That's a neat cover. And one more stack here. It's a bit of a big one. Zero Patrol, number 1 from Continuity. This did have a big sticker on it saying that it was the first printing. I don't know if they actually had more than one printing. It seems odd that they would, but anyway. Sam Slade, number 2, which I got just because I knew I had number 1. Who's Who, number 1. This was listed as, yeah, it says on the back that this is near mint. It doesn't look near mint to me. It looks to me like the cover is yellowed some, but it may be delighting. Squadron Supreme, number 1. And this is Secret Wars Journal, number 5. The New DNA Agents from Eclipse, number 7. The Adventures of Spencer Spook, number 2, from Ace Comics. Wasn't familiar with that, so I was happy to grab that. Supreme Power Nighthawk, number 5 of 6. Looks like he has a clown problem. Number 4 of 6, definitely has a clown problem. Blackhawk, number 3. Adventures of Superman, 627. And Power Pack, number 7. Don't know if I've ever shown Power Pack on the channel before. I have quite a few of those issues still. Legion of Superheroes, number 28, from the 92 series. Villains United, number 2 of 6. Darkhold, Pages from the Book of Sins, number 2. Fantastic Four, 554. The Boz Chronicles, number 1, from Marvel's Epic line. Silverblade, number 1. This also says it has a free poster inside. Let's take a look. Neat cover. And yeah, there's one here. Okay. So this is basically, it's a pretty big poster. I don't know if I've got enough room to show it here. I don't want to move the cart because it'll knock the phone off. But it's basically a promotional poster of the type, because it tells, you know, what it is, that it's a 12-issue new format miniseries coming in May, even though this is the issue. So it's basically like the poster that a comic shop would put on its windows. And I'm having a little bit of trouble getting it folded back in there correctly. It's like folding a map. There we go. So that looks like it might be fun. Says it's by Carrie Bates. Huh. Carrie Bates, Gene Colan, and Klaus Janson. So yeah, that might be fun. Didn't realize Carrie Bates wrote anything along those lines. Here we have JLA Classified, number 40. Arana, The Heart of the Spider, number 6. Young X-Men, number 4. Legion, number 27. Wonder Man, number 12, which turns out I had already. Animal Man, number 59. Exiles, number 7. Warlord Annual, number 2, which I thought I had already, but I didn't. So I must have used to have it. I probably used to have that one in the in the old collection before the fire. And if I remember correctly, it introduces this guy. I don't remember his name, but I know he became a regular in the Warlord series. Strange Tales number 7 with Cloak and Dagger and Doctor Strange. And Thunderbolt's Desperate Measures, that's a one-shot. And it took me a while to figure out the numbering on this sucker. It's Iron Man number 24, but it's actually, even though it says Iron Man Director of S.H.I.E.L.D., when you look it up, nothing shows up for that title with a number 24. So it's actually Invincible Iron Man number 24. I did finally find it. I had to open it up and look at for the actual title of the book. And there's number 23, same thing. And Exiles 51. And Cyberspace 3000, number 1. Which, god darn it, I meant to film this episode at night so I could show you, because this is actually a glow-in-the-dark cover. Let me shut the garage door. And see if we can make it a little bit darker in here. Probably not. See if I can block out some of the light with my body over here. And I don't know if this will... Let me energize it up here with a laser. See if this thing is gonna glow or not. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. All right, so it's actually got a secret message. When I took it out of the bag, because I'd never seen this, I'd never heard of this story. Turns out it's a one of the UK titles from that line of Marvel. And when I held it here, I could feel the coating for the glow in the dark. So I wasn't I wasn't aware it was a glow in the dark issue. And this goes up here. And this all glows up here. And then when I was doing this, I went down here and I noticed a little bit of writing there. And so this is actually a hidden word balloon for Galactus. Let me see if I can get it shining enough so that you can see it. How's that? Can you see it? I don't know if you can or not. I gotta look at it when I'm... Yeah, you can't really see it on here. So what I'll do is I'll make a short tonight showing off that cover. I've done a couple shorts of the lenticular covers. So I'll do a short of this one showing the secret message so you guys can see it. And so look for that. I'll probably save it so it'll post the same day as this one. And that way you can just look at it. As soon as you get done watching this episode, just look for the short and it should be up. And so thanks for watching. That was the last issue in that box. Thanks for Doc and Shannon for sending me down that rabbit hole for Comic Reader. And they've got a great show. It's a live show on Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And you can always catch it on the, after it's over. But it's been my experience because they were using the same software as when I did my live giveaway show. And it looks like the comments, something to do with that software, the comments that people post during the live show don't actually show up until a couple days after the video posts. So if you want to watch it afterwards, wait a couple days so you can read the people's comments. Alongside, because otherwise the whole show doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But so thanks for watching. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out that short when it hits. And have a great day, guys. I hope everything's going really good for you. See you next time.